welcome, and it's been an honor that you all have spent and took some of your valuable time to participate into this particular session. I have been there as your trainer and guide and philosopher here to handhold you for over this particular journey to make you a Oracle Fusion technical consultant. Along with me, I have two colleagues of mine. You can be reaching out to them over a period of this particular course for different sort of queries, and they will be actively and delightfully there to support you into various aspects into your journey of learning Oracle Fusion Technical. Okay. So as guys, we were talking about that this particular course has been designed that will be a Oracle Fusion Technical course. Okay. Technical course, guys, if the name we talk about Oracle Fusion Technical. Okay. So if you have any doubts, Oracle is, guys, this is the company name. There is a software company, Oracle, who has a product. What is the product? Fusion is the product. Okay. So what we are going to learn into this particular training is for this particular company, they have this particular product that we have. In this product, we might be having different sort of tools, different sort of technologies, different sort of techniques. So to be a proficient into that thing, we will be learning the technical aspects of to this particular tool. That is the agenda, that is the main course curriculum about this particular training. Okay. So one thing, guys, please make clear that, okay, this is a fusion technical course. Anybody who's already having any background or they want to excel and grow into some specific fusion functional areas or something, then we already have a different trainings, different groups going on that are specific for the functional areas. What are functional areas? What are technical areas? That everything you will be able to understand today. Okay. Anybody who's from the various background, who's from the IT background, non-IT background, anybody is from the educational background of engineering, non-engineering, computers, non-computers. Okay. This course has been designed for everybody. Okay. Anybody who's a experienced professional, somebody who's not having any experience, or somebody who's just college pass out looking out for the job, somebody who's already into a job and looking out for promotion, some different sort of domain experience, different sort of expertise to switch their career path and all. This will suits to everybody in all aspects. Okay. Somebody who has took the break into their education, or anybody who has take their break into some sort of their work profile due to maternity leave or something, and they want to rejoin the corporate sector with some sort of expertise and all. So this is the training which has been designed to make you excel and make you equivalent to somebody who's holding 2 to 3 years of experience into this particular domain. Okay. So guys, that sort of expertise that we are offering this particular course, and few things I would like to mention in this particular course, because over the time I generally get these sort of things. Do we have any sort of prerequisites? Like, I don't know any coding, or I am just a functional consultant. I am working as a non-IT background. I know programming, but I have not done any sort of recent programming. I have a bad or the old experience into programming, but now currently we are into the management side. So will this course will be helpful or useful, or will you be able to learn and grab the techniques or not? Yes, guys, you will be easily able to understand and learn from the course curriculum and the real-time scenarios. Second thing is, guys, this particular course is complete hands-on training, approximately 45 to 50 hours of hands-on practical demonstration, training, assignments, documents that you have to work upon. Okay. Daily, it's a one hour course. Daily, we will be having a regular Monday to Saturday. Daily evening 1 hour classes will be there. Okay. Sure, guys. Please share your questions. I will be taking up your queries in the last. We have a planned agenda for this. And since some of our colleagues and friends are having a hard stop, let's proceed with what we have to convey and pass it to you, so that you will be able to understand the what we are going to offer and how you will be benefited with this particular course. Okay. Over to this, guys. First thing that I would like to address and tell. So guys, as we were discussing what this particular course is all about, this is a Oracle Fusion Technical course. In addition to that, we are creating this course as a unique because this is not just the Fusion Technical, but there is a specialization of OIC integration cloud service that has also been offered as part of this particular training program. Okay, guys, this is a daily evening class and this will be a complete online class. If you have any questions and doubts or whether we are going to record the sessions, yes, we are going to record the sessions. Sessions will be provided to you guys. You have the lifetime access to the session. Do we provide the access for these all softwares, all sort of applications that we are going to learn so that you guys can practice and do the things? Yes, the access will be provided to you. The course will be for 2 months maximum and the access will be provided to 5 to 6 months. Okay, so that you have enough time that you should be able to review, practice, refer the things. Okay, all the code samples, all the real-time things has been demonstrated and handed over to you guys from the first day of the enrollment. All PPTs, all contents, all questions, all interview questions, CVs, sample CVs. Okay, everything will be provided to you guys. Okay, guys, first thing is very important. Like, definitely, since you have joined this particular demo, you guys have already made your mind and have things clear in your mind that you would like to excel in your career. For that, you are open and ready to learn something. But what to learn and where to learn, and why you are going to learn from me or from Triotech as an institute. So these are the key highlighters that I would like to address, that we offer large sort of opportunities, okay, to all our trained students. They have been regularly getting placed into multinational companies. We have a large data set and large pool of jobs profiles also. We have a large connects. The reason that you should pick up the ERP, it's a sort of recession free sort of technology, that it doesn't matter how's the market is, how's the recession is, and how's the US government or any election is happening, not happening, any war is going on or not going on. This particular software wing of ERP technology is a recession free. Okay, guys, this is the thing. It is not simply just a Java developer or .NET developer sort of thing. It's a consulting experience. You will be dealing and working with the high-end organization, high-end clients, and high-end executives that you are being dealing with, taking their queries, understanding their problem, and proposing the solution for them. So you have a very wide, you can say, sort of audience in terms of you can build up your relationship, and it will be very highly paying jobs. Okay, because you are directly dealing with the business problems, assisting the business problems to solve their problems, and that is the reason you are being charged as a consulting basis. Okay, guys, stability, since this is ERP is a vast, I can say ERP is an ocean of technologies. There has been multiple technologies, multiple tools, multiple subject areas, multiple scenarios, multiple modules. So it's not something that you should get bored, or something is very repeated in nature, or something is that okay, I have been a Java developer for 6 years, now let's me move to a Python developer, or I have to excel as a AI developer or something. Nothing like that. Once you have been into ERP is a very vast subject area. You does not need to switch between the technology. You can grow and gain more and more insights of the technology, build your more expertise, and the more you have spent time into the same technology, you will be a expertise into that, and you will be highly rewarded for those particular things. Talking about, guys, these are not the small softwares like that. Okay, let's make a website, or let's make a some sort of apps or something. These are multi-billion tools that has been pre-built by some larger than life sort of application owners, like bigger companies. And the customers, the clients who are using these tools are also very large organizations. Okay, like Amazon, Facebook, Tata, Adani, Reliance, Landmark Group, very big organizations are using. So you will be always being getting privileged to work with the bigger companies only. Okay, once you have been skilled with these particular technologies, you are not working for any small organization or something. Your end client will be always very big clients. Okay, so this will definitely give an added value, not in terms of just writing their name, but definitely once you're working with the big organization, big clients, their perspective about work, their work ethics, their learning, their atmosphere. Everything is something that you should learn about, and it will give an added advantage to you guys. Okay. Guys, the reason that we are offering this particular training and why you will choose us, the first thing is that, okay, this particular training has been designed in such a way that it will address to everybody. Okay. You should come as a blank slate and we will train you in 22 months in such a way that you can claim yourself to have something around 2 years of roughly experience into as a Oracle Fusion technical consultant. Okay. Guys, we have a large reviews. Okay, you can go to our Google reviews and all. You can see that we have been referred, and you can say everyone has reviewed and give their feedback as nearest to 4.9 something. We have trained almost 20,000 students. We have covered almost 1100 batches we have covered. Okay, we have best in class trainers that are being very professional, and they are not just the trainers, or they are just not learning and teaching. They are into the real time project scenarios. They are already working as a professionals, as an architect. Like that is the reason that we are offering all these sort of real time scenarios, and that is the reason that we are so confident that the course that we have planned for is quite effective in real time scenarios. Okay, so anybody who's looking for a new job, anybody who's a fresher, who's willing to do some sort of trainings into their engineering background, anybody who's from the non-engineering, non-IT background, maybe a medical representative, maybe an HR representative, maybe a bank officer, and they want to switch into an IT sector, this course is for you. Anybody who wants to rejoin into a corporate after a maternity leave, this course can help you guys. Guys, do we need any programming experience? No, we don't need any programming experience. Everything and anything that is required to learn this particular course, everything has been taught in this particular class from scratch, from basic to advanced level. Okay, still, if you know any of the programming language, how if you know little bit of mathematics formulas, very basic formulas, how to calculate the area of a circle, how to calculate the area of a rectangle, how to calculate simple interest, if you know these things, using these small sort of concepts only, we will be teaching to get you understand the basics, and then we will be moving into the real time things. Okay, talking about the trainer, that because any course that you are going to take, the trainer is the main thing that you should need to trust and invest into. So talking about me, guys, I'm Piyush Jain. I'm holding around 18 years of corporate experience, around 12 13 years into corporate trainings. I'm completely into Oracle and related technology. Okay, my motto is like, let's learn together and grow together. Currently, I am working as an Oracle ERP architecture, or in addition to that, I have been ex-employee with TCS, Oracle, GE. These are the major companies that I have spent quality time about my experience. Okay, let's talking about what we are going to offer. Okay, as I talked that, okay, what we are going to offer as part of this particular course curriculum, there is a actual learning portal which has been handed over to you guys, that will be lifetime access has been provided. Each and every individual who's going to register, every topic, every training, every session will be recorded and uploaded into that learning portal on a daily basis through our admin. Okay, you will be having a lifetime access for those video. From the first day of the enrollment, you will be getting all the training materials, you will be getting all PPTs, PDF, all the content, all lifetime access will be there. Okay, in case anything new advancement, any new releases, new version updates, new topics that we have appended, you will be getting automatically those updates as well, because all these things, training documents and contents, will be updated and shared with you in a G Drive folder. Okay, guys, apart from this learning live training, that is an online training, the Fusion instance has been provided to you so that every individual can go and practice the advancement and the uses of this instances. This is not a weekly refreshed instance. This is a live instance. Once you create something today, you are not interested, you are going for a trip for 3 days. After 4 days, you want to come and restart from that. You will find your code, you will find your configuration there as is. No one is going to delete anything for you. Okay. Guys, here we are extensively working to provide a job assistance as per your requirement, as per your skill, and as per your kind of ability and the competency that you are building along with us. We will be regularly evaluating you, motivating you, and giving you the assignments to suggest you that which areas you should be good upon, which areas that you will be requiring more help, support, or learning or efforts that you need to put it across. Guys, there is a dedicated team that is there to help you with the career counseling, resume preparation. At our Hyderabad campus, there is a weekly, every weekend, mock interviews are getting covered. Okay. This particular course is a mammoth course which is internally of multiple technologies, multiple sort of activities. Suppose we say that, okay, we are supposed to teach you 100 different things. So by the time, suppose we have completed 2 things, 5 things, or 10 things, it's not something that, okay, as a fusion technical consultant, you should be skilled and very efficiently, you can say, expert into all 100 things. If you learn 10 things, you can start reaching out to our admin team for any support for building the CV onto around those particular technology, taking your mock interviews, building your competency about those technologies only. Okay. In addition to that, guys, whatever that we are teaching, okay, there will be, we have a pool of companies that has been associated with us. They come up with some sort of opportunities, like some of you might be an already existing skilled professionals, maybe in Oracle or non-Oracle background. You might be looking out to polish your things. You want to have a structured knowledge about the course already. If you can do these things at a self-learning level, you can easily do that, but you want to have a more polished way of learning, and you want to excel and grow fast. In addition to that, if you want and willing to have a second earning potential also, we will be assisting you into the freelancing opportunities as well. For college going students, guys, in case you need any real-time scenarios, real-time IT industry experience and all, along with this particular course, based on your performance, we can get you placed into a real-time internships also. Okay. Guys, there is an early bird offer is also going on. In case and everybody of you will get yourself enrolled today only, okay, you will be getting a 2 months extra server access. This server access, roughly it will be 6,000 per month is the server access per student per user. So you will be getting almost 2 months extra access for this particular Fusion access. In addition to that, you will be getting 2,000 of instance discount onto the course training fees. Okay. Guys, everything will be documented and provided. Fusion access will be provided. Your username, password will be provided. OIC instances, guys, for 2 months only. So this will be provided once we reach to that level that we will be learning into OIC. Okay. Talking about the prerequisites, guys, any technical knowledge is required? No technical knowledge required. Any programming knowledge? No. But if you know that, at least if you know HTML, C, C++, if you have heard, if you have just passed the exam also, that is also more than enough, and that will definitely help you guys. Okay. Anybody who's a complete fresher, who's not in touch of any of IT things, does this course provide every foundation? Yes. For freshers who are from the IT and non-IT background, and experienced person who are from the IT and non-IT background. For all these 4 categories, this course has been designed, and we will be covering every aspect of this particular course to ensure that you will be skilled enough to get and face an interview and get a job into that particular domain. Guys, if we talk about that, okay, the access will be provided for this Fusion instance. This Fusion instance, guys, 5 month complete access, complete modules. It's not about that it is only having the access for BIP or OTBI or functional or non-functional or one specific module. Complete access will be there. You can try anything. Okay. If you're learning the technical things, but if you want to have something, if you have some other mode of learning and you want to practice, feel free and do all these things. ORC and everything will be included in this. financials, HCM, supply chain, everything will be included into the instance. No restrictions on that. Guys, OIC initially 2 months is more than enough to practice. Okay. This is highly paid instances. That is the reason we have kept it for two months. But on a request basis or something, you can always reach out to Kumar and admin and they will assist you for further extension of your OIC instances. Okay. Guys, before I'll start into the ERP, I'm just going to cover very basic things because I know in the first session you guys must be having these sort of doubts. So guys, if we are learning this particular software, okay, ERP is something that we are not going to build any software at our own. Okay, there is a software which has been already built by somebody. Some companies already having a software. They have already sold that software to certain companies and those companies are supposed to use that particular software and we as a consultant is being expert to know that particular software, so they will hire us to support them to use that particular software. That is our major role. Okay, so guys, that software is already, we are providing you the access for Fusion instance and OIC instance, but to use that particular software also, do we need any software or something? The best of the softwares that we are supposed to use, guys, everything is freeware. Okay, Fusion access we are going to provide, OIC access we are going to provide. I believe everyone knows MS Word, Excel. Each one knows how to send a mail, how to browse the things, how to Google the things and use any of the client browser called Chrome or Edge. Okay. There has been some additional utility tools that we are going to learn as part of this particular curriculum. We will be sharing this file. Although you can just Google, everything is open source, you can download, but for your ease of comfort, we have kept these links. You can directly go and download the things. In case you download and access, you need to not to rely on anybody. Every important thing, majorly is just a reading the things and you will understand what you're supposed to select and download. In addition to that, in case you have anything that you are confused about, for those, we know that what are the areas that you should be having any confusions or doubts. That is the reason we have kept those particular screenshot also for your reference. Okay. Clear, guys? As of now, that is the thing, guys. Now, let's start from a very basic aspects. Okay. We discussed who I am. I will give you an opportunity to talk about you. What are your expectations from this particular course, and what is the motive that you are looking for to get into this learning journey that we will be discussing after some time. Okay. So guys, talking about this particular thing, this is the kind of methodology that we might be referring. As we said that this is a Fusion technical course and it will be more of a hands-on practical demonstration training and assignment that is almost roughly around 45 to 50 hours. But in addition to that, we believe that, okay, before we directly jump into that coding or something, whenever, wherever is required, okay, we should need to explain the concept into multiple ways, into a layman language and as well as into the practical real life scenarios, as well as into the technology and as per the computer based sort of linguistic words and vocabulary. So that guys, once we claim that, okay, you are a 2 years experienced professional, that means that you should be able to articulate your learning into different aspects to different audience. If you just complete this course in 2 months and we just give you one sort of definition and you just talk and tell that particular definition, somebody who's actually experienced and skilled, they will be able to figure it out that you are not an actual working experienced guy, but you are a just passing out guy or just learning and claiming that you are a experienced professional. Okay. So guys, usually we will be covering daily basis what is the agenda, and our topic and our 1 hour of session is usually work around related to that particular agenda only. So it will be very specific subject area that we will be focusing on to daily basis. Okay, like today's guys, we will be discussing what is ERP. Okay, what is Oracle Fusion application, how this Fusion application has come into existence. Okay, what are the different sort of companies being involved, which companies that we can get into the job, that we will be discussing upon. What are the different release of the Fusion, modules in Fusion? What are the career opportunities that after taking up this course? Is there any knowledge repository, Oracle knowledge repositories there? How we can leverage those repositories? Okay, because guys, after 2 months, 3 months, 6 months down the line, you have to be self-equipped. You have to research, search, find the solution for your questions, your queries at your own. So we emphasize to make you a researcher. We emphasize that everybody should be a more practically involved as a real-time consultant and not just as a student. Okay. More specifically, guys, my way of learning and my way of teaching is that we emphasize that you will be acting and behaving and learning as a working professionals and consultants, not as a teacher and student sort of relationship. Okay. Guys, definitely, if you know like various technology, various tools that we will be learning, there will be a certifications also offered for various tools and technologies. Okay, there has been as of now no specific certification offered by Oracle that says that okay, I am a specialist fusion technical consultant. That there is no such certificate, but there are small other certificates that has been offered by Oracle in case anybody of you are willing to take those certifications. Like in OIC, we have a OIC specialist certification. If you are willing to take up those particular certification, we will be assisting you to get yourself enrolled and pass those particular examinations through a systematic and programmatic approach to take up those exams. Okay. So guys, talking over to you, like as we discussed for whom this course is all about, if you are on any of these particular categories, guys, and ultimately what I believe that you are learning to get the job, and the job has to be rewarding. Like if you compare any of the other technology like Python developer, you can see a Java developer, .NET developer, C Sharp developer, okay, these may be around 8 lakh, 12 lakh, 15 lakh for a normal guys if you are not from the very high-end colleges and all. But for the Oracle consultants and the Oracle Fusion or ERP consultant, be it any of the consulting of ERP, maybe Oracle, SAP, Workday, there has been different tools. The job market is very secure and very highly paid and rewarding. You can easily reach to 25 to 40 lakh of package within first 4 5 years of experience only. And guys, the companies that you have been hired is very high-end companies like Deloitte, Accenture, TCS, Infosys, KPMG, E&Y. Okay. And while working and being employed of these companies, you will be working with even more bigger companies like Adani Group, Reliance Group, okay, Air India, very big companies that we will be working with like Robert Bosch, okay, General Electrics, Mercedes Benz. These are the companies who are using these particular tools because these are very costly tools. Okay. Talking about guys, let's understand what is enterprise resource planning. What do you mean by enterprise? What do you mean by resource? And what is you understand by planning? So guys, let's break these words into different terminologies as a split mechanism. Planning. Guys, what do you understand by planning? Planning is something that to do any work, before to start any work, we are thinking over that particular thing and make a plan that okay, we will do the planning in this particular manner, we will do and execute this work in this particular manner. That is something planning in a layman language. Resources, guys, if you are supposed to do some sort of planning, suppose you have to uh, throw a party, you have to set up a event party. So as a host, you will plan that okay, I want to do this thing, I will host a party at 7 o'clock till 11 o'clock, I will take this permission, I will make an arrangements of cocktail, I will make an arrangements of music, I will serve these sort of food. This is the planning that you will do as an host. What are the resources, guys? Since you have decided that you are going to serve the food, you are going to arrange the music, you have to arrange the you can say some sort of games. These are the different resources in your planning. Definitely you will be considering what sort of resources that you're offering, which resource is required, which resource you have to utilize, which resource you already have, which resource you have to buy or rent it out, right? And enterprise means, guys, suppose you are holding this particular event. So can you there could be two three different ways to hold this particular event. As an host, you will say that, okay, I will be just focusing on the venue where I will be hosting the party, and I will be focusing on to the guest list, that who should be called, and I will just personally go and invite them. Okay, and make sure that they will reach to my premises where I'm hosting the party, and I will greet them in a nice way. That is one approach. Other thing is that as an host, you will say that I will take all the departments charge in my hand. I will make sure what is the you can say transportation facility, what is the food facility, what is the entertainment that is going to be offered, everything that you are going to take care, that is at the enterprise level, at the larger level you are taking care charge of everything. That is something called enterprise resource planning. Okay. Guys, this particular course is Oracle Fusion Technical. Okay. We will be discussing about the different modules and different aspects. This is a Fusion Technical course that covers entire technicality being involved, whether those technical tools, techniques, and different sort of learning that is required, that is related to the HCM track, financial track, or supply chain track. Everything is being included into this particular course. Okay. So guys, talking about ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's a business process. It's a business process management software. This is nothing but this is one sort of software that is to manage the businesses. For large organization, the business is to be managed by some sort of software that manage and integrates a company financial, supply chain, commerce, reporting, manufacturing, and human resource. Guys, let's suppose uh, like Tata Airlines is there. Tata Airlines is there. So Tata Airlines must be having different departments, right? They have a procurement department that will be buying some sort of plane. They might be having an HR department that might be responsible to hire the employees as a pilots who will fly the plane. They might be having a marketing department that will market their plans. There will be a sales department that will be sale of tickets. There will be a financial department who will take care of all the financial things. There will be a department of the legal department, auditing department. So guys, what has happened in the earlier days, it's not like that if there is no ERP tool or any company who's not using ERP tool, they cannot survive. Or before ERP, what and how the companies are working and operating. Guys, at that time also the companies are operating, but what has happened, they are working into silos, or they are working into isolation. One department might be using one software, another department might be using some another software. Suppose, let me give you an example. There are two departments. One is the hiring department and other is the payroll department. So every time the new person has been hired into the organization, definitely after they complete their employment of 1 month, they should be paid. So payroll department might be using some different software in some different architecture, different language, different way to manage the data. So hiring department is having the data in one format, while payroll department is not aware which person has been hired and which person has been fired. Maybe due to that reason, what has happened, payroll department has missed to pay five newly hired employees, and they unnecessarily paid to 10 people who has already left the organization. So there will be a chaos. There will be a delay into the settlement of the payment. So that is the reason, guys, what has happened. There has been thoughtful process that, okay, to run the businesses, there has been different department, different modules, different sort of things, and these departments need to have the access of different sort of data. Okay, so no need to capture the data into isolations and extract the data, put some effort to pass on the data to some other software, but to build the software into a one ecosystem, to build the software into one sort of technical, you can say technical framework, so that everything will be accessible to everybody. Like suppose, guys, suppose let's take an example of Amazon. Amazon has a human resource department. So Amazon might be having 10,000 employees. Out of those 10,000 employees, maybe guys, 6,000 are the sales representative. Okay. And these sales representatives will be taking some orders. So after they take the orders, they will be sending the material, they will be placing the material to the customers address. So which material guys? Supply chain. These employees should need to sell something to the customers. To which customer? These customers. Once they sell to the customer, customer will pay. Where the data, where the amount will be captured? The data will be captured into financial software, financial module. So suppose as an human capital management, as an head of HR, suppose I want to award some sales representative who make the maximum sale. So if all the tools, all the data has been integrated, I can see that, okay, this human resource employee, that employee ID 101, he has made maximum orders, 1000 orders he has booked in 1 billion sale. And for that particular 1000 order, he has generated a revenue of 6 crore for the company. So all data is interrelated. That is how the beauty of the ERP system. You does not need to look out for the data into different system. If you have the access, if you have the authority to check the data, you should be able to understand and get the data into one place only. Okay. Talking about guys ERP system, there is not only Oracle is the only company that is having the ERP. Multiple companies are there which are having their own ERP system, but what we are focusing on this particular course is on the Oracle, and Oracle itself is having multiple tools. Okay. And one of the tool that we will be focusing and learning into this particular thing, that is the highly revenue generated tool. 98% of the revenue for the Oracle is currently coming from the Fusion as a tool. Okay. So we will be learning the Oracle Fusion as a tool. Talking about guys Fusion, as we said that, okay, this particular tool is having multiple tools, multiple modules, multiple submodules. Talking about what is Oracle Fusion application, this is a already pre-built software. Okay, this pre-built software is Oracle Fusion application, can be best described as, guys, what do you understand by Fusion is Oracle is a company who already is a pioneer into the ERP sector. Oracle is building the ERP software and selling these ERP software across the globe for last 4 decades. So what Oracle thought that, okay, I am the market leader. I know all the softwares for last 40 years. I know different customers. I know different technologies. I know different sort of requirements of the business users across the globe. Somebody who might be in Africa, they have a different requirement. Somebody who's into US has a different requirement, how they will manage their finances. Somebody who's from the Australian region, they might be having a different requirements. So what Oracle did, they have studied the entire globe, and they have studied the best of the best practices, best of the best needs, best of the best technologies that has been available into the market, and they have come up with one tool. That is the reason, since this is not just one technology, it is a fusion of multiple best of the best things. That is the reason Oracle has given the name it as a fusion. Okay. Guys, if we talk about, does Oracle has only one tool? No. Oracle has multiple giant tools, and all those are very successful tools. Even some of the tools are still up and running, and they have their own market space. There has huge set of customers who are still using one of the tool that has been very pioneer tool and very stable tool from Oracle, that is EBS. PeopleSoft is also there. But out of these particular 5 6 tools, each of the tools might be having their own advantages, disadvantages, merits. And or what Oracle did, Oracle have taken best of all the tools and make one tool that they used to call it as a fusion. Okay. In addition to that, guys, Oracle has not only restricted to take best of the things from their own tools, but Oracle has took best of the things which are available into market in some other tools, in some competitor tools and all, because there is no limit and restriction that, okay, we cannot incorporate best of the things that we learn from someone else. So that's how Oracle has came up with an idea to bring best of the features, keep it into one box and name it as a fusion as a tool. Okay. So guys, as we discussed that, okay, once you have been a trained Fusion technical consultant or something, what kind of companies that you have been targeting? Majorly, we have three major type of companies. One is a service provider company. Provider companies are like, guys, like TCS, Infosys, Accenture. These are the companies. They does not have been using this tool for themselves, but they have experts that they are hiring. They have a team of experts, those who knows this particular tool, and they have an end client. Like TCS is supporting maybe Emirates Airline. TCS might be supporting maybe Reliance Industry. TCS might be supporting with their expertise to n number of companies. So TCS and Infosys are the companies who are a service-based companies, who have a pool of expertise consultant that they keep hiring so that they will serve their end customers. Other things could be, guys, there could be end customer itself they will be hiring. Like instead of being getting hired with TCS, we will directly hire with the Reliance Industries, because although TCS consultants are supporting us, Reliance is going to give a contract to TCS to support and use their software to give the enhancement and all. But in addition to that, Reliance will hire few of the consultant, in-house consultant, so that these consultants are also expert. They can watch out whether the TCS is offering right solution, whether TCS is offering right timeline, whether the approach which TCS is declining that it is not possible. These people who are at the client side, who are also a skilled people, they will cross validate and question the service provider that you are not offering right solution. This is possible, while you are offering that it is not possible. That is the reason the client also hired these sort of consultants. In addition to that, guys, there could be a consulting companies that uh, medium to large scale consulting companies that they might be offering the implementation. Once Reliance Industry purchase this software from Oracle, they cannot directly use this particular software. They have to go to the consulting companies. These companies will take up a software assignment from them. They will run a project, understand what is the requirement from the customer, and mold and modify the software, configure the software as per the client requirement. And the fourth sort of companies, guys, product based companies. Since Oracle is the software company, Oracle has built this particular tool. So at certain point of time, Oracle themselves required a expert professional who knows this particular tool to advance this particular tool, or to build new features into the tool. Or if there is already feature has been built, they need a people who can sell this particular tool, learn from this particular tool, educate this particular tool to different clients, or to test the functionality of this particular tools. Okay. Talking about this Oracle Fusion application product families, as I talk about enterprise application, it is like within the organization. If you are running a small business, also, if you are running a small bakery shop, also, then guys, to run that bakery shop successfully, you have multiple departments or multiple areas that you have to look into. You have a you can say manufacturing department or a cooking department. For that running a cooking department, you must be have a procurement. You have to procure different sort of devices. In addition to that, there will be a supply chain department who will be providing you different sort of raw materials. Then you have a marketing department. There will be an interior department who will be making your restaurant beautiful. There will be a sales and orders department that mm, and then on top of that, there is an HR who will be hiring cooks, who will be hiring a marketing agent, suppliers, different sort of people that they will be hiring into. So that's how, guys, this Oracle Fusion application is offering you different sort of departments. For different sort of departments to manage, different sort of products are available. Each of these products might be available into some another software companies also. Okay, there is no stoppage on that. But those companies might be having a software only for financial, some might be having a software only for human capital. But an ERP tool majorly offers the solution for all the areas, like human capital management, customer relationship management, procurement management, all these things. Guys, if we talk about human capital management only, within the human capital management, which is one of the product, it may have multiple sub modules. Okay, those sub modules maybe ORC is one module, payroll management is one module where the person who is working for my organization should be paid. Then there is an absence management is one module, that the employee who's working in my organization, he is eligible to take some sort of absences, some sick leave, some you can say annual leave, these sort of things. There may be some software that may be learning management, that every employee who's working for me is eligible to take on some sort of yearly learning subscription. There may be some talent management, performance management, that every individual employee's performance should be reviewed, monitored, and evaluated. There will be a compensation management based on the review of the performance. The salary and the bonus of the employee should be rewarded. Okay, so guys, this fusion is not a one tool, it's a multiple products, and each of these products must be having lot of different sort of sub tools. That, and we are not going to learn these tools, but to use these particular tools we are going to learn and use the tools that are the technical tools to support these particular applications. Okay, talking about this particular core content, guys, we will be slowly and steadily and building our competency into Oracle Fusion Technical. What we are going to learn, we understand what is ERP application, what are different modules, what are the role of a consultant, different kind of projects that we will be involved into. We will be learning the basic foundation about this particular application, how to navigate, how to log in, what are the different screens, okay, how to perform different sort of transaction into the system, different of sort of programming language, basics of those programming language pertaining to our course, because we are supporting you from the foundation level. And guys, as a fusion technical consultant, there are two major work that we will be working, where one is to support the business to extract the data, that why we are extracting the data, why we are building the report, that we will be understanding in subsequent classes. To extract the data, Oracle has offered multiple sort of softwares, multiple sort of techniques. We will be learning all these techniques like BIP reports, OTBI report, HCM reports. Okay, in addition to, the next major work that we are supposed to work is to load the data. Suppose TCS is one company, Tata Group is one company, and they have acquired Air India. So TCS is using software called Fusion. Air India is using one software called SAP to manage and run their operation. Now, since Tata Group has acquired Air India, what Tata Group says that, okay, I don't care what software you're using. I want a centralized software. All my companies are using same software, and all my companies' employee data has been managed into one centralized software called Fusion. So I want the Air India employees data also to be available into my Fusion application. So guys, in that case, what has happened? The bulk data will be provided and technical consultant will pitch in to load the data from the source application to the target application, or from the target application to the source applications. Guys, what we have discussed so far is like this is ERP application, and we says that, okay, this application, these softwares are meant to manage the resources. Okay, what kind of major resources, guys? In any business, any organization, there are majorly three type of resources. First resource is manpower. Manpower is the people, the human beings, the living beings. That is the one of the resource that we will be managing. If we are running one shop, if you are running one restaurant, definitely we will be deal with the manpower, whether these manpower may be the suppliers for my raw material, or they might be some customers who are visiting my restaurant to place an order and eat the food, or they might be the helpers or the cooks of my restaurant. Second thing is, guys, material. What resource that we are going to manage? The material, the raw material. Okay, the raw material or the finished good. We might be having a raw material. Based on that raw material, our manpower will prepare the food, and then they will supply that food as a finished product. That is the material. And based on these manpower and material, guys, definitely any business requires money as one of the resource to be managed. Because in case you're buying the raw material from some supplier, so if you buy the raw material, definitely you have to pay them. How much you have paid, when you have paid, whether you are making a profit, how much is your spending and how much is your earning. Based on that, the business will decide whether we are into a profitable thing or non-profitable thing. Okay. So guys, three major resources that any company, any business that will be managing is manpower, material, and money. Okay, and to offer any software is available to offer these sort of management, these sort of skills into the software. These are called enterprise resource planning, ERP softwares. And as there could be multiple organization, multiple sort of software companies that are having different sort of softwares available. Like Oracle itself is having multiple tools. All these EBS, Fusion, PeopleSoft, JD Edward, these all are different sort of tools that are ERP tools only. Over a period of time, Oracle has come up with different tools. Each of these tools might be having certain advantages or disadvantages. Okay. Talking about guys, manpower, what we are going to manage about the manpower. Suppose guys, TCS is the company. They have to manage their resources. They have to manage their employees. To manage the employees, what they can do? There has been something, certain actions the organization will do. They will hire the employee. Any organization may be requiring to hire new employees. There may be existing employees to whom they have to promote them. There may be employees that has to be transformed from Delhi to Bangalore, Bangalore to Chennai. There may be employees who are not performing and companies want to terminate those employees. There may be employees who are working exceptionally well or anything, but they want to apply for the leaves. So companies need to give some portal, some software to the employees where the employees can apply the leave. There may be that every person who's working, they must be paid the salary. So the companies need to have the software that will be processing the salary for the employees. Each company wants to make their employees to be skilled. They want to motivate them to keep some learning habits. So there must be some software that may be providing some learning capabilities to the employee as per their competency, as per their role into the organization. There may be some software that may be keeping the attendance of the employee, what time the employee is coming, what time he's leaving, what is his daily shift timing. Based on that, his punch card attendance will be marked. The performance of the employee should be monitored. All these are, guys, what? These are the different sort of transactions which are going to happen into this software. And as a technical consultant, what we are going to do, the business may come up. Like I'll give you an example that we will be working on to one technology called OTBI technology or BIP report technology. Suppose TCS is daily hiring so many people across the globe, and there is one department that want to list down what is the total number of employees hired yesterday. Okay, how many of the employees that has been hired yesterday are male? How many are the employees that has been hired as a female? How many are the employees are being hired of different nationality? Okay, that report has to be generated. So if there is no technical consultant, there may be 1 lakh employees hired or maybe 5,000 employees hired into TCS yesterday across the globe. If there is no technical consultant who will write the code, who will use some automated tool to get this data, the functional consultant, the HR has to manage this data into Excel file manually. And by the time tomorrow CHRO asks, they will still say, no, sorry, sir, there is a huge hiring happening. I'm still working on to reconcile the data to give you the dashboard. Okay. And that is not going to serve the purpose for the CHRO. He wants that data to be published on daily basis at 9 o'clock in the morning. So that is the reason there has been certain tools offered that will extract the data, transform the data into a meaningful way as expected by different stakeholders, and we can deliver or publish that data to those particular stakeholders. Clear? Guys, in Fusion Technical, it is not something related to the module. It is the different tools that we are going to learn. In those tools, we will be covering financial aspects. We will be learning some supply chain aspects as well as HCM extract. Talking about these particular tools, guys, if we go here, these are the tools that we are going to learn. All this sheet we are going to learn. Guys, we have these prerequisites. We want that everyone should be having a computer. Okay, we do not encourage that you should be taking up these particular classes from your mobile phone or your you can say tablets or something. We strongly recommend that you should be having a dedicated 1 hour of study time, and you will be taking up the classes from your computer and terminals. Okay, to practice, guys, you must be having a laptop or desktop which is having minimum 4 GB of RAM that will be required. Okay, talking about, guys, we will be providing you all the fundamentals. What is data, what is information, different type of data types, how to represent the data, different sort of programming languages, or the way that we will be representing the data, the conceptual knowledge, what is date tracking, what is DML operation, what is insert, update, delete, everything we will be discussing and talking about. As you have certain doubts whether we are going to cover this from a technical standpoint or from the functional standpoint or from the standpoint of more towards the financial tool or different tools. So guys, as I said, as a Fusion Technical, the major area that the Fusion Technical is working into, either into data extraction technologies or either into the data loading technology. So talking about these particular thing, guys, if we talk BIP and OTBI, these two tools are common tools. If you learn these particular tools, how to extract the data and build the report, you can extract the data and build the report for human capital management, supply chain management, financial management, CRM, everything you are able to cover and make the reports. So we will be learning the tools and technique, not the modules. Okay. Similarly, Oracle has offered one another tool called HCM extract. This HCM extract is the tool that is being very specific. It will only allow you to extract the data only for the human capital management. Wherever the tool which is starting with the keyword called HCM, H, wherever the H is coming, that is for the human capital management. So we will be learning the specific tools that are specific to one module, and we will be learning the common tools which will be not specific but common across all the modules. Similarly, to load the data, there's to load the data HDL and HSDL. Starting with H, these are the tools which are specific to the human capital management. We will be learning everything about that. And FBDI and ADFDI, these are the tools that are specific to load bulk data operation, insertion, updation, deletion, okay, modification of data. This is for the supply chain data, for financial data. These are the tools. So we will be learning these tools also. In addition to that, web services is the concept that is also common. This will be across. If you learn the web services, you can use the web services for any module. So we will be learning these also. ICS is the main, ICS is the OIC integration that we will be learning. And to learn the ICS, we have all these prerequisites, web services. And in addition to that, we have these prerequisites, SQL, XML, JSON, all these things we will be learning. Apart from that, guys, we will be learning these tools. If you see, these are the major portion. The major course is this one. Okay, 95% of the Fusion technical consultant is working only into one of these two tools, either into combination of these two, or either in a combination of these two, or maybe a combination of these two and this tool, maybe any of the one or two tools. But in addition to that, as a Fusion technical consultant, we have certain other tools also, like how to define the workflow into the system. Like suppose as a HR is going to promote somebody. Some employee has been promoted or some employee has been transformed from Delhi to Bangalore. What has happened? Suppose manager has transferred somebody from Delhi to Bangalore. This transaction should not be committed into the system. but it should need to go to the HR manager. HR manager should need to approve it. Once it has been approved by the HR manager, it should need to go to the you can say admin of Bangalore location. He should need to approve. Once the admin of Bangalore location approves it, then only the transfer is committed into the system. Reason is that HR should be notified and he should need to approve by checking whether the headcount can be maintained or not. And the admin from the Bangalore location should also review and approve it after checking whether he has all the sitting arrangements and all for this newly employee who's going to join out there. Okay. So guys, these are the different tools that we are going to learn. Okay. Similarly, if anybody of you from the EBS background, hope you understand that there are the customization, personalization sort of tools and technical available in EBS. Same way we have different sort of tools. There has been 5, 6, all these are the different small tools which has their own advantages and purpose. We will be learning all these tools. And to learn and use all these tools and technologies, we will be using and learning different sort of other utilities, small utilities. Like suppose guys, if I'm telling you that, okay, we will be training you and we will be making you a script writer. So the ultimate aim is that you will be coming up with some script. But to create the script, you have to understand the language, you have to understand the words, you have to understand the vocabulary, you have to understand the tenses, and that's how you will be having a command, and that's how you will be creating a sentences and creating the story, and that's how you will be coming up with the scripts. Okay. So guys, this is the entire course. In addition to that, as we discussed, we will be in detail covering that, okay, what this fusion technology is, what are the different versions of the fusion technology, okay, what and how the version has been identified, do we have the upgrades coming on a regular basis or not, who will be responsible to support those upgrades, what kind of work that as a fusion technical consultant or a different sort of consultants that are available, what are the different sort of projects that we can be supported in. See, as a learn and consultant, there has been different sort of consultant, there has been bigger organization may be having different sort of work profiles. You might be working as a technical consultant or a functional consultant or a techno functional consultant who's a mix of both. This techno functional person knows 70% technical, 30% functional, maybe 70% functional, 30% technical, maybe 50% technical and 50% functional. So the high-end consultants are techno-functional who knows both the word so that they can act as a bridge between technical and functional word. There may be the admin who should be responsible to run and manage the software, who will administer the software. We will be learning through this particular course. Here you see something related to the admin related activity. How to manage the users, creating a new user, creating a new role, assigning the role to the user, because the security of the application is to be managed by the role-based access control. All these concepts, guys, we will be learning and discussing as part of this particular training. Okay. And if you have been working, suppose we learned as a technical course, we became a technical consultant. So does we need to always go and write the code or we have to always build the components? No. In the company, although you are a technical consultant, but there has been different roles for you. Like you could be just tester, you could be a business analyst, you may be the sponsor, program manager, delivery manager, module lead, program manager, project manager, architect. Architect is somebody who knows technicality, but he's not going to build the component. He will just guide the thing. He will tell a set of consultant that, okay, these 20 reports has to be built, 5 has to be built through HCM, through 5 has to be built through OTBI. For this, use this technology. For this, use this technology. Like that, he should need to architect the thing. Okay, there may be you have been a fusion technical consultant, you understand and learn all these tools and technology, you are good with all these things, but in a companies, in the client, you may not be having the privileges that, okay, you are a part of a team that is responsible to extract the data and that team itself is supposed to load the data. No, There has been a bifurcation of duties. There may be a team of data extraction teams. There may be a team of data loading team. There may be a consultant who's a subject matter expert. Like he will review everything. He will give the guidelines. Customer will check with his expertise. If he comments something, client will trust his judgment, and he will question the service provider to teach us that okay, you are saying that this is not possible, but our internal SME is done the POC and he has executed this way. Why you are offering that okay, it is not possible? These sort of different sort of roles that the person, the individual can play into the organization. And guys, what kind of roles, what kind of projects that we have been involved into? There could be a project called implementation projects. Implementation projects are like that, guys. Suppose Oracle is the company who has the software, okay, and you can say Emirates Airline. This is the company who has purchased the software from Oracle, and maybe you can say Deloitte is the company. Sorry, Deloitte is the company who is providing, who has been hired. So what has happened? Emirates has purchased this software from Oracle and hired Deloitte to implement the software, to use this particular software that I'm hiring, that I'm purchasing. Please make this software suits to my need, make it work like for my requirement. That is the implementation software. Suppose guys, Emirates has implemented this software and using this software for 6 months or 2 months, 2 years or maybe. And then what they say is that okay, two years down the line, I found that okay, this software has these sort of missing items. I want to enhance the functionality. I want to add certain more features. That is the reason they again go back to the Deloitte that okay, I want to give you 6 months of project because you please come and enhance my software. These sort of projects are called enhancement projects. Okay, there may be projects called upgrade projects. What has happened? Oracle has sold this tool to Emirates. Emirates has hired Deloitte to implement the software. Everything is good, and Emirates is regularly using the software. But what has happened? Oracle says that okay, I am introducing few new features free of cost, and these are very good features, and I am requesting all my customers to use those features. So again, Emirates will go to Deloitte that okay, please come and upgrade my software to make use all the advanced features should be coming up to me. It is like something guys, you are using and you are a buyer. You are a buyer. iPhone is a company. Suppose you are a customer, okay, and there is a phone provider. iPhone is the phone provider. So now first understand, first Apple is the company. What product they have? They have iPhone as the product. iPhone has different variants, maybe 15 and maybe 16. So same way Oracle has different software, maybe Fusion, ERP, different software. So as a customer, it says your will whether you will go with Apple or Samsung. Same way as a company, you will go with Oracle or IBM or which product. Suppose you have choose that okay, I want to go with Oracle. Then you have choose that okay, I want to go with Oracle. The tool is Fusion. We want to purchase this tool. So company has purchased this tool. Okay, then company says that okay, once I purchase this tool, I want some company who will implement this tool for me. This is as a customer, you have purchased this tool, you have purchased this phone, but once you get this particular phone, you may not be able to configure the phone. You might go to some shopkeeper that okay, please install this thing, please register my Gmail into this, add my SIM into this phone so that this phone will be workable for you as per your requirement. You will go to some shopkeeper and that shopkeeper will provide you the services to install some sort of tools, or this shopkeeper will only help and support you to install WhatsApp into your phone, because as a customer you cannot do everything, you does not know and you does not have that sort of competencies. Okay, so guys, suppose iPhone 16 is giving you the upgrade release into their software. So as a customer, what you will do? You will go and upgrade your iOS, right? Same way what has happened. Same way what has happened. We might be coming up that Oracle is giving some upgrades and the customer may go back to the delight that, okay, some of the upgrades, some of the features which has been provided by the companies, by the Oracle, are useful to me. Please come evaluate those things, check and validate if these are suitable for me, and implement those things. Okay. Data migration projects, guys. Suppose organizations are using the software, suddenly they have acquired some company, like Emirates Airline has acquired Fly Dubai. Suppose they have acquired the Fly Dubai, and what they says that, okay, I don't care what software you are using, since I am the parent company, I am using Fusion. So whatever the data that you are using into any number of X software, that data has to be migrated into my software. That is the data migration so projects. Guys, there is a rollout projects. What are the rollout projects, guys? Suppose Emirates Airline is operating into Dubai. So they have operated and they have purchased this software and they have implemented this software only for Dubai as a city or Dubai as a country. And later on, they have extended their operations. They are very satisfied. The result of the software is very good. And they said that, okay, we are going to extend this software for our Emirates London office also. So that is the rollout project, that already everything has been implemented. Same thing has to be rolled out for USA. Same thing has to be implemented for UK, Japan, China, like that. Clear? Guys, in addition to that, as part of this particular course curriculum, we have all the data materials available. We will be providing you for each of the technology. We will be having a different folders. Everything will be provided to you once you get enrolled. And for each of the things, whatever the samples that we are going to prepare, whatever the useful documents, whether that we have prepared or that is being available by the Oracle, we try to keep it there and you can refer. In addition to that, the entire training will be for your reference purposes. You does not need to always go to the longer videos, but there has been PPT is also being prepared and put it across for different technologies. So you can refer whatever the lectures that we are going to cover and discuss. Everything has been covered here. Everything you can refer, so that for your quick preparation, for your interview preparation, you can get the clear insights from the technical aspect, from the actual terminologies that you have to speak out during the interviews and all. Everything will be explained and handed over to you guys in this manner. Okay, talking about, guys, uh, the sort of softwares that we are going to provide and the kind of feedback, you can always go and refer that, okay, there has been lot of the moment you have get yourself enrolled, as per the batch that is going to be created, admin will be going to create a WhatsApp group there. All the updates, daily updates, notes, okay, any discussion, any information that has to be placed across, that will be updated. There has been lot, almost daily basis, we are getting a confirmation from our ex students who has recently completed the course that they have been hired, and on an roughly average, everyone is getting hired within a package, on an average package of 12 to 15 lakhs. Okay, so all those things you can directly check from our website or from our Google feedback. There has been almost 4.9 is the average feedback that we have received onto our Google platform. Okay, all that you can validate and make sure that you will be satisfied with our services, then only you can proceed to demand. In addition to that, in case you have any doubts, questions, you need any clarification, please feel free to reach out to Kumar for any doubts and get your doubts clarified. Okay, guys, the students that has been recently hired in last 15 days, these are the people that we have given you a documentary proof. These are the people who has been recently joined different sort of organization, and all these are tier 1 companies only. Okay, we have already been cooperated with these particular high-end companies as their corporate trainers, their partners in some sort of recruitment. We have a direct connections, and companies are being relying on our trainings. That is the reason they reach out to us for bulk and mass hiring to refer our trained students, because they trust and they rely that, okay, our training is a real hardcore practical demonstration and real time training. Okay, in addition to that, guys, we have been regularly posting and letting our students participate into different sort of job hunts and different sort of you can say job opportunities that we have been getting, and we are getting the opportunities into functional, financial, techno-functional architect, ranging from 0 years to 15 years of experience. Okay, so we will be supporting into all these aspects. So, guys, if you have been very fascinated that okay, you want to be into an IT background, very like you want to have avail the work from home facility, free canteen, free food, free pick and drop facilities, okay, a high class job, multinational companies, looking for an opportunity for on-site trips and all, okay, assignment, client-based roles, okay, getting a perks based on the client's rate of deployment. For all these sort of offerings, you can easily go and refer and prepare your mindset to be a Oracle Fusion consultant. Okay. And guys, this particular course is not a complete coding or something. If you don't know coding, then also it is a no code sort of platform. Very basic concept. Everything is just drag and drop sort of functionality. Only SQL is the technology that we have to write the code. Other than that, none of the tool that we have discussed. If I go to this particular technical thing, if I just do control A, okay, we have almost 234 items that I have written. If I forget whatever that I have explained here and just keep a track of only these items, like first 4, 5, 6 rows only, like these are also very common things. Let's forget these also. And if I'm targeting only to cover these aspects only, then also you will see that almost 67 different items that we are going to learn across, 55 different items that we are going to learn across. This is the minimum, guys, that we are talking about. Okay, because in terms of each of these tools and technique, we have a detailed descriptions and different components that we have kept into this course. Talking about, if we talk about what is ERP tools, we will be learning about these ERP tools, different navigations, how the security has been handled. If we talk about BIP, which is the major common tools, there has been multiple lectures that we are going to do. Different components, subcomponents, how to prepare the report, how to create the layout, how to transform the data. Everything we will be discussing practically. Okay. For each of the technology that we are going to learn, detailed description and whatever that we are going to cover has been kept into this course module, guys. Okay. In addition to that, guys, once we are explaining the things, we will be explaining the things into multiple ways. The idea is that the concept should be clear, okay? Because we don't trust into the thing that, okay, just complete the course and later on we will give you the interview questions, or there is a separate sessions are required for interview preparation or something. We want you to encourage you to go and take the interviews, mock interviews with our faculty and all. Okay. But everything has been explained in detail with every concept that is supposed to be done. All live notes we will be preparing if required, and we will be handing over these particular notes. In addition to that, guys, wherever it is being applicable, if you go through these things, we have these particular instances. These instances will be provided to you guys. Everything will be provided and explain how to access the instances, how to go to the BIP server, different tools and techniques. And just to highlight, we have almost roughly 250 plus different components that we have pre-built for you for your references. All these components we have pre-built for you, and that we will be handing over to you. See, learning from dataset. If we talk about how to learn about BIP dataset, see, so many samples we have created. The samples which are common, the samples that are we found that is interestingly useful from the financial background, that also we have kept. Okay. So each and everything will be explained in details. If you talk about how to learn to pass the parameters, whatever the possible real-time permutation combination of using the parameter, we have kept a separate sample. We can create and explain that into one component itself, but to make your life easy so that in long time, real time, you can go and refer based on what you have to achieve. That is the reason I have kept separate sample for each of the activity that we are going to explain. Talking about the templates, different ways to create the template, to create the report, all the possibilities of that particular technology we are covering. Nothing is we are keeping aside. Okay. Same way, guys, for if we talk about OTB as the technology, we have OTB, so many samples we have created for the OTB. Same way, if we talk about OIC, we'll be having a OIC samples, HCM samples. Everything is a real-time hands-on experience, guys. Okay. Everything will be provided, guys. Nothing that we are showing is being kept with us. Everything will be a lifetime access from the first day of enrollment. If you guys enroll today, as an early bird offer will be offered to you guys, and you will be getting a 2000 rupees discount as well as 2 months of additional access that roughly cost you 12,000 rupees. If you want to get that particular server access later on, minimum it will cost you 6,000 per month. So I urge and request everyone to get yourself enrolled. And for tomorrow class, there will be a separate Zoom link will be shared only with the people who has been enrolled for the class. Okay. So that is how, guys, that is the first demo that we have planned for. Okay, I have not explained much about the technology or something. I just give you a overview that as part of this particular course curriculum, what we are going to cover it up. Okay, so that you can understand what you are landing towards and how this course is going to help you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Piyush. Hi, everyone. Team, this is Kumar from Triotech. So, if you have any questions, you can please unmute yourself and you can ask your questions, team. But before that, as Piyush mentioned, from tomorrow, the new meeting link will be given for the enrolled participants. Today is the demo, and from tomorrow, we are going to start the regular sessions. So, I request everyone, please fill the Google form. Already, our team texting you in the chat board. If you have already reached us earlier, then your contact will be available with us. But if you are directly attending the demo today, please fill that Google form. So tomorrow morning in the first hour we will be sharing the WhatsApp messages regarding the enrollment confirmation. Please do confirm to that, so that we will add you in the WhatsApp group for the batch, and also the portal access will be shared with you, where you can find everyday session recordings uploaded, and also followed by the application access, the materials drive folder, everything you will be getting, team. So from tomorrow, the regular classes will be starting. You can join the sessions from tomorrow. So now if you have any questions, you can let us know, so that we can take the questions and we can conclude the session for today.
Hi, Kumar. This is Deepika.
Yeah, hi,
And
Deepika.
as this session extended by 30 minutes today, my day starts at 9 a.m. here in Canada. And
Mm-hmm.
so there is no possible way for me to extend the session. Is there a way we can stick to 8 to 9, or we can start the session a little early?
No problem, Deepika. It will be 8 to 9 because today is a demo. It's slightly extended,
Okay.
but content or the topic usually will happen 8 to 9, 8:30 to 9:30. Sorry, not 8 to 9. 8:30 to 9:30 the session timings. Beyond that, any doubts people have, that will be extended in that way. But usually the topic will cover within 1 hour every day.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Deepika.
Hi, Piyush. This is Sandeep. Actually, I have a background of EBS technical, finance technical, but here
Okay.
it does not cover any module level or how it will be in Fusion.
So you have a Fusion EBS financial
EBS
technical.
financial module, I'm good at having a 5 years of experience. But when I
No,
see
you are
that,
good.
right?
Okay, I understood your question. So you are good at financial functional or financial technical.
Financial technical, but I'm good as well as the PO, AP, all these modules as well, because
That is
there it will
okay.
be
So
internal built-in
we are
tables
not
is
going to,
available.
yes, we are not going
But
to learn about GLAR AP, but
okay,
as a Fusion technical or as a EBS finance technical, you must have worked into interfaces and
correct.
building reports and calling the data load activities by calling those APIs and all, right, interface
Hmm.
tables and all. That is
Correct.
something that you have learned. Same way for financials, Also, we have a different tools to load the data and to extract the data. Okay, that is what I have explained. There are certain tools which are common. Okay,
Correct.
and there are certain tools which are very specific for those languages. So for those modules, we will be learning those tools. Okay.
Okay, this Fusion does not have any tables like inbuilt tables, like modules we have, right? Same like e-business. It does not have any tables, so built-in tables.
Why it does not have? It has the tables. We are learning.
Okay.
I told you that that we are going to learn SQL, right? If there is
Okay.
SQL, definitely there is table.
Mhm.
The SQL is the only technology that is a programming, and we will be using BIP to write our
Okay.
queries and to extract the data. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you so much.
If anybody who's from the EBS background, they know XML publisher report. BI
Yes.
publisher
Yes.
is almost similar to XML publisher,
Okay. Okay.
but
Got
more
it.
advanced and more capable.
Correct. Exactly. Thank.
So we are not covering VBCS, PCS, Apex.
Yes, as part of this particular course curriculum, as this is very extensive and VBCS and PCS is a altogether different subject area. Okay, that requires a separate skills because VBCS is more of a designing. You need to know JavaScript and all those sort of things. Okay, that is the reason VBCS and PCS are not included. But PCS is even not that much of high importance. Anyways, we are covering from the Fusion tool itself. We have the tools called approvals. We can design and customize entire process management through the tools which has been offered by Oracle instead of going to the third-party middleware applications. Okay.
Okay, so what is OIC here out of these?
Okay. So guys, what has happened? The tool itself is called OIC. The tool name is OIC. The middleware tool is OIC, which is Oracle Integration Cloud. Okay, this OIC majorly has three major services. One is ICS, one is BBCS, and the third one is PCS. Okay, if anywhere you look out for some job interviews or something, if someone is asking that, okay, we are looking for OIC. OIC means that they are targeting and looking for ICS, somebody who's expert in ICS. ICS is integration cloud service to integrate two or more applications so that two or more application can communicate and exchange the data. Okay. As a OIC, the primary skills that is everybody is looking out in the market is ICS. So that we are looking and covering into this. Everything from the details we are covering about the ICS from scratch, from the very basic, from the hello world sort of application till the real time application building and the integration buildings. Okay. In addition to that, guys, one thing as a regular interval, once we are proceedings and learning different topics, we will be assigning and assisting you, giving you different sort of assignments respective to those particular topics. For each technology, we will be having different sort of assignments that we have prepared, and we will be giving these assignments to you guys. Okay. Some useful hands-on tips and the notes that we are supposed to share with you. Suppose we are learning different sort of tools. Why Oracle has provided different tools to extract the data. Definitely there may be some differences, advantages, disadvantages, limitations. So we have kept these notes for you so that you can refer and be skilled and competent enough to differentiate between these tools. Okay.
Yeah, please, Satish here.
Yes, Satish.
So, like for everyone, this question, like, so since we are going to start with Oracle technical, right? This part is Oracle technical, Fusion technical, right? So,
Yes.
does we need any functional knowledge also to understand the what objects we are going to customize or what tables we are going to use?
No, nothing is required. In addition to that, you are able to see
Mhm.
my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In addition to that, guys, as we said that, okay, as a Fusion technical, the major work
Mhm.
in Fusion technical is this portion only. Okay. But
Mhm.
as if you see, this is majorly the work to do the customization. These are the UI based tools which are there. Okay. So these are not the technical person job. These are the functional consultant. So see how many tools we are learning, 6, 7 tools. Okay. The security of the application to be handled not by the even functional consultant, but from the admin. So we are learning all these things. In addition to that, suppose we are working on to extract the data. That extraction of the data of the newly hired person or the new supplier who has been created or new invoices which has been created. So for different technology, we will be learning few aspects from the functional side as well. Some navigation, how to hire an employee, terminate an employee. That's how as a technical person, you will extracting the data and you can go from the front end and validate whether that particular person is a male, female, married, not married. All those things we will be covering. So this is more emphasizing on the technical, but by end of the course, you will be ending up with 80-20, roughly rough to rough 20% functionality also you will understand.
Okay, but in this demo, seriously, I didn't get any clear picture on what technicals we are going to use on this module. Like, are we going to extend any existing functionality of the Oracle HCM modules, or any financial modules, or any page creations kind of, or only interfaces, data import or exports?
No, see what has happened. Oracle Fusion is a pre-built tool. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
We are supposed to learn as a consultant, as a technical consultant. In a project, there is a role. The companies are hiring a technical consultant for a specific purpose. Okay. For support to those particular purpose, Oracle has given different sort of tools. The major purpose that the companies are hiring a technical consultant is to support with the bulk data operations, to extract the data, to build the report, to do the data reconciliation, or to data migration, bulk data loading, bulk data updation, bulk data deletion. So for those activities, there has been different tools that has been offered, and we will be learning these particular tools as a Fusion technical consultant. In addition to that, we will be learning integration consulting skills that will help us to build the interfaces, to build the integration between two and more application. In addition to that, as a Fusion technical, there has been tool that we will be learning to learn and design a custom workflows. Okay, there may be certain transaction that does not have workflow, but your customer wants that, okay, this should need to follow some sort of approval mechanism. So we will be learning the approval mechanism, how to design those custom workflows, how to customize the application, certain things that we need to hide, certain things, certain fields we need to make it as mandatory, certain things we need to make it as defaulted automatically. All these tools that we are listing down, each of these tool has a different meaning and different purpose, and we will be learning all these tools one after another.
Okay, so these tools are all completely third-party tools. We are going to
No.
go through.
Everything is an Oracle tool, and everything is available into Fusion only. Once you get the Fusion access, everything is within the UI and tool only. Everything is a browser-based tool available within the Fusion access only. And the access that we are going to provide that contains everything.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
You mentioned you will also get some functionality. Is that HCM or SCM or financials, CRM? Which module?
Hello?
Yes, yeah. Whatever the functionality, we are going to look into that,
Okay.
right? No, the technical tools we apply. And
Yes.
what is that module? Is that
I'll
SCM
explain.
based or HCM based or financial based?
That is what I'm going to tell, since I told you that different tools and technologies that we are learning, certain tools are common. Okay, so these tools are available to be used for financial, supply chain, and HCM. So we will be learning from those aspects. If there are certain tools which are only for human capital management, like HCM extract, HDL, HSDL, sandbox, user interface text, appearances, these are more specific to the HCM aspect. So we will be covering we have bifurcated the examples in such a way that you will be getting a flavor of both and all the modules into different sort of technologies which are specific to those particular areas. Like FBDI and ADI, these are the tools for the financial data loading and supply chain data loading. Web services are for common. So these we will be learning for both the things.
Do we have any more
Well, Piyush, I think we can conclude the session here. I think already it's been delayed. So we can join back tomorrow and we can continue, team. Thank you everyone for joining the demo today.
Fine. Thank you. Good night, everyone.